Just flip-flops and shuffle. I mean, we talked about the disparity in that this track, it's not a no-brainer flat. You're working that throttle, and we got a yellow out on the track.
And a car on the wall, and it is Milka Duno.
And this, folks,
there you go.
Everybody can make it to the end now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dixon, Castro Neves. So, Jack, you were absolutely correct. The Kentucky strategy for Castro Neves and now for Dixon is going to work.
Milka Duno shakes her head. She says she's okay. Dario is languishing back here in 9th place and did some high driving, it looks like, to avoid Milka. Ooh, yeah, right ahead of him.
There's a championship flash before your eyes.
Yep. Yeah. But that's why we're saying it isn't over yet.
No, and being at the front of the field, that's why you always
was right ahead of him. It's our 5th caution period of the evening, as Will can only hope for bad luck to Dario Franchitti. But as of the moment, Dario has a 3-point edge in the championship. Milka Duno bringing out our most recent caution here at Homestead-Miami.
The Cafe du Brésil.
Chip Ganassi hoping that his driver can hold on for the championship. Here's some radio conversation just moments ago.
Okay, we will stay out, stay out. Just a reminder, we just need to finish 10th or better.
10-4, I hear you.
There it is. We told you that earlier, and now there are only 9 cars on the lead lap. But again, anything can happen. You saw Milka Duno crash just ahead of Dario, and he had to avoid that. And with 21 laps to go, anything can happen. Right now, Dario is back in 9th. Scott Dixon is the leader of the race. Right behind him is Tony Kanaan, who has had a great run from the beginning. Our IZOD fast track review of the cars on the racetrack. There's Dixon in first. And we have 1 to go at the line. Tony Kanaan running in 2nd position. Tony has led 37 laps tonight on 3 different occasions. Danica Patrick, another Andretti Autosport driver, is running 3rd. 4th position belongs to Elio Castro Neves, who has come on from a poor starting position. There's Dan Weldon, the 3-time winner here at Homestead-Miami. He's running 5th. And it's been a very good night for Vitor Mira, who is for A.J. Foyt, running in the 6th position and has been on the lead lap in contention. E.J. Viso is on the racetrack, but he is running in 19th position, 2 laps down. There is Mira as we get set to go back to racing. Graham Rahal lined up behind him. Graham is being shown in 10th position, the first car not on the lead lap.
Elio's got a little bit of momentum there. And he's pulling on the inside of Danica. Nope.
Wow, 3 wide again through corner number 2. Takuma Sato on the bottom of the racetrack.
And that was Tagliani, who was way up on the high side there through 1 and 2. Yep.
On board with Ryan Hunter-Ray, who is 14th a lap down. Once again, 3 abreast. Weldon gets out of the throttle. And Will is walking away. Well, he sure has had a great season and can only look forward to bigger and better things next year. Look at Takuma Sato and Weldon wheel to wheel. Here comes Ryan Hunter-Ray on the outside.
Weldon obviously something not happy in the car the way it's going back. Marco going by on the inside.
So Andretti picks up 6th.
Closing on the top, outside.
Oh.
Clear.
You really heard Weldon have to get out of the throttle all the way down to fourth gear.
Yeah, I heard him go down 2 gears. You know you're in trouble when you're having to downshift twice here.
Saavedra and Weldon almost touch wheels. Sebastian Saavedra running 16th in that Conquest car with the orange and white logo and livery. And there is Dario, who is in 9th position, but he is where he needs to be to win the championship. With 15 laps to go, if it's in right now, he would have the championship by 3 points. Simona De Silvestro.
It's not all clear sailing from his cockpit, as you can see, just when you look at what's going on in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Pressure on the bottom again.
Well, just remember that Will Power talked about when you come up behind lap cars that you haven't been running with, you're not sure where they're going to run. It caught him by surprise. Of course, Dario Franchitti with a lot more experience in these situations.
2, 3, and 4 right there. Kanan, Patrick, and Elio. Trying to chase down Scott Dixon.
Now Scott Dixon's off to the races,
so to speak.
Whoa, look at how close it is there with Elio and Danica. So obviously Dixon doesn't need to hold back fuel-wise anything.
Yeah,
he's hammered down, and
Good
he's
to
on
go.
the button right now. He's pressing that button.
Scott Dixon has won twice this year. He won in the Kansas 1.5 miles, and he won on the road course at Edmonton in the controversial ending. Andretti Autosport running 2nd and 3rd with Kanan and Patrick.
Well, Dixon with 12 overtakes left, he must be just pushing that button now every lap till the end.
And the laps are counting down.
7 overtakes, you have 3.
11 to go.
That sounds like Ziggy Harkus, so that means that Danica Patrick has 3 left.
And just as you said that, Kanan was on his overtake button. He was lit up green.
Oh, here comes Danica. Boy, they are battling it out, aren't they, for 2nd position. Teammates.
Pretty good handling cars to get through that 3-4 complex right there. For Danica to be up on that high side, her car really must be rotating well off that right rear.
Dario got around Dan Weldon, so a little bit more breathing room. There's Dario. So he moves up to 8th. Weldon, the last car on the lead lap, in 9th. And as we indicated, not only the championship battle is at stake, but also some other point positions throughout the field. And if Danica can hold on to her position, she would move up to 10th in the point standings and put Justin Wilson back to 11th.
Now these two, though, as teammates, as soon as they go side to side, that just lets Scott Dixon take off in the lead. This 2 cars running side by side are definitely slower than when you work together. So they essentially conceded, and they're going to fight out 2nd if they push each other this hard.
Yeah, and in the last 2 laps, they've lost over a half a second to the leader while they've been doing that. But I don't think that's what they're thinking about. Right now, they're thinking about who's going to win for 2nd spot here. They're letting Dixon check out. Danica's car is really good. When she comes off at turn 4, she keeps momentum, and she hops to the low side of the racetrack. That's off at 2, but let's watch when she comes off at 4. She has good momentum, and she gets down to the inside of the track.
Dario on the right. He's comfortably in 8th position. Actually, Judd Dario's wife.